My name is Ian White. I am Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Bath, having been so since April last year. It's a great pleasure for me to be living in the Bath area and to be a member of the university. Of course, the university has strong links to the region. Our staff obviously living here. Our economic contribution has been estimated previously to be of the order of £300 million per annum. And obviously our students benefit hugely from being in such a beautiful place. We do seek to contribute to the local area, not only through our education and our research, which we believe have benefits, particularly as some of them have local emphases, but also in other ways. For example, during COVID, when we were heavily involved in the production of PPE for local healthcare providers.
Could you tell us, what do you think BAMES can do to increase the local impact of research and innovation?
I think BAMES is a very important role. I think, first of all, the Council and other organisations working with it can achieve great things by creating an environment that encourages research and innovation. And often research and innovation depend very much on the quality of the environment and the support for growth. I think the collaborative initiatives that have been announced by government in recent years to encourage mission-centred innovation and indeed mission-centred research underpinning that innovation are going to continue to be important in the coming years. And different organisations, particularly the Council, working together with education providers could be very special down in the BAMES area. Secondly, I'm acutely aware that many of the organisations in BAMES and the Council itself have important assets which could be very well and are very effectively used to encourage new research initiatives, new innovation initiatives, new growth, and the targeted approach to encouraging that could be very worthwhile indeed. And then thirdly, I think BAMES is an important regional voice. Within the West of England Combined Authority, obviously it's important, and indeed it has an important role at the UK level, I believe. And by bringing together organisations that can give a unified voice, I think there's a real opportunity for research and innovation to flourish in a way that leads to sustainable economic growth.
Can the renewal vision for BAMES as a sustainable region testbed help to achieve the things you've just outlined?
I believe we live in a most wonderful part of the world with unique assets. And the vision of creating a testbed for sustainability purposes here has the potential to be very special, particularly if it can be done in a way that encourages collaboration, so that people bring different areas of expertise, different approaches, and different ways of thinking to allow us to move forward in a sustainable way. I believe that that collaborative approach applied to the sort of unique opportunities and unique challenges that the BAMES area has, not only will benefit the local economy here and the local way of life, but also actually could act as an exemplar by isolating issues and solving them in a way that others then can learn from and bring benefit elsewhere. At the university, we've been very proud of our work on automotive propulsion systems over many years, for example, and have been delighted with results arising from close collaboration with industry and other organisations, which have led to very substantial reductions in emissions from vehicles. Indeed, actually one result alone, resulting in emissions reductions per annum, which are 10 times and more that of our own emissions. And these results, which can have national importance, coming out of this sort of collaborative activity, resulting often from testbed identification and delivery, can be very exciting indeed.
And finally, What would you say is the single most important thing that the Renewal Vision can do to shape the zero carbon future for Bath and the wider North East Somerset area by 2030?
I think the Renewal Vision has an extremely important role in the area, actually, to drive a really strong sense of common purpose that's built on rigorous and robust foundations. Because sustainability and the goal for zero carbon in response to the climate emergency does require that level of common purpose. Obviously, first and foremost, that vision will require all of us to think in different ways, and being encouraged to do so will be a major achievement, and requiring, again, very strong collaboration of organizations and, of course, individuals right across the region. The emphasis on seeking to develop ways in which we can take the right choices to encourage lower levels of carbon to be emitted, and indeed, obviously, the zero carbon target to be met. We'll need a whole series of interventions, the test bed we've commented on, individual action, behavior change, and also, of course, research and innovation, many of which can bring real benefit to the economy. And I believe that Baines is very well placed to do so. Given the range of organizations, given the examples that have been highlighted in the Bath Unlimited initiative, in a way that's really quite distinctive from that can be done elsewhere.